Hello, I'm Sally from Natural Spa Supplies, and I have been meaning to make this video for years, and it is how to clean your sponge. So, any excuse to get outside, to be honest. I could of course do this in the office kitchen, but hey, why not use the time to get outside in the fresh air and to discover somewhere new. I've just spotted this little footpath here, and I thought you might like to come along with me. In we come. Yeah, so we'll just find a nice location and then I'll show you how I do it. So how do you know when your sponge needs a clean? Well, first of all, if it doesn't smell fresh, it needs clean. If it feels kind of sticky, it needs a clean. If it's discoloured, it needs a clean. If you've been using it for sort of dirty things, germy things, it will need a clean straight afterwards. So it's kind of easy to tell when your sponge needs a clean. So we'll get all the sponges nice and wet to start with, and so they're fully flexible now. Okay, here's my jar of hemp soap, and I'm literally going to massage some of this into each sponge. Put that there. So if you get it over the surface to start with, and then it's just a question of just massaging it into the sponge. And then we're going to leave it in the sponge for sort of 10 minutes or so. Okay, can you see that's starting to go through? I might need a bit more there. And even a bit more water will help the soap penetrate through to the heart of the sponge. Yeah, I think that one's good. I'll just stick it in there. Let's try this one next. I can already see blue bubbles, so I know the soap's doing something. When you use soap, you're better off with warm or hot water. It's just a fact. You need to agitate the soap, which is essentially what I'm doing with this massage, and you need to give soap time to work. Those are the three principles of using soap: water, agitation, and time. So I know the soap's all through this very soft seawool sponge, and I'm just going to give it some time. This is a honeycomb sponge. This has probably been used for like cleaning the toilet or something like that. So again, I'm using plenty of this soap on it because this soap is highly antimicrobial. I'm really enjoying this. Next time I won't leave it so long because this is lovely. Stick that in there. Now the little mystery sponge, it's a silk Fina sponge. Most people would buy them for like makeup removal, in which case they would need regular cleaning. This one you haven't met before. It helped me clean in between the keys on the computer keyboard, and my husband has been using it to sort of clear up paint edges when he's been painting walls and things, and I don't know what else he's been using it for, but applying grout and that sort of thing, sort of tidying up after that. These are also called elephant ear sponges, but these are the really firm ones. We don't bend these sponges or ring them. You keep these sponges flat. They've got a different structure to the other sponges. Anyway, that will be clean in a minute. I wish you could help me with this, you'd love it. I'm out in the open, it's a gentle breeze, a lovely little stream behind me. Just the smell of fresh countryside air. I wish you could be here. Anyway, This is one that I've been using for face cleaning, and as I said, like the bath and shower sponges, because I'm just using natural products that aren't fragranced, they seem to sort of take care of themselves. But for some reason, I just find that the face sponges, even if you do use natural products, they do need a little bit of cleaning from time to time. And this is a different type of elephant ear. This is cut as a triangle from a sort of a conical shaped sponge, like this conical shaped sponge. But this is a stiff form, and this is the super soft form. And literally, I've never felt anything as soft as this on my face, so I really did enjoy using it until it started to smell. But it won't do in a minute. What I'm actually doing is I'm putting all the sponges in a little pile so they stay warm, because that's another factor in getting the soap to work faster. It's the warm, so you normally typically do it in cold water, you do it in warm water. They are basically cleaning themselves as we talk. So I just give you a quick overview of this soap. I make it, it's 100% British. It's made from hemp oil and lye, and it makes this soft soap, and it's got hundreds of uses. But the most important thing to remember is it's a very fast acting anti-microbial soap, and yet it's completely harmless to sensitive skin. So I can use it without rubber gloves, and even if you normally wear rubber gloves, you will be able to use this soap like me without rubber gloves. So it's amazing for its properties. So with my sponges, once I've kind of washed them with the hemp soap and rinsed them, that's absolutely fine for me. But if you're using the sponges afterwards, for example, for eye makeup removal, you just want to take the next step, and that's maybe just give them a vinegar rinse to remove any soap traces. And if you want the sponge to be almost like a new smelling sponge, after the vinegar rinse, you could put it in a basin with some salt water, and it will smell just like the sea again. So the plan is I'm going to leave these sponges soaking in the hemp soap, and then I'm actually going to rinse them out where I've parked the car, because you don't put soap into like rivers and streams, but you can put it into the soil. And when I tip this rinse water out into the soil, it will biodegrade in a sort of day or so. So that's the nice thing about using this soap. We're nearly back at the car now, but this is a perfectly lovely place to give the sponges a rinse. So if you come in and have a look over my shoulder. So literally just going to get them in this water, and I know they're going to need a second rinse because I didn't bring much water with me, but I can do that at home. You're trying to clean the sponge with warm water. You're trying to let it sit in warmth for a bit, which we've done. And then you want to rinse it while it's still kind of warm, and that way you'll get more soap out than if you let it go completely cold. So let's rinse this one out, and it just smells sort of faintly of soap, so that's fine, which means I can use it again. That's that one. I need 2 hands to wring this. That's improved. That I might give that a second going over. So as I said, this is safe to tip into the soil, so I'll do that now. Here we are again. Didn't get you lost, did I? Just a thought. I did actually have the car cleaned on the inside yesterday, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to use one of these sponges to clean my feet. It's not very nice. That was a cattle field, but I'd rather do it before I get in the car. Okay. that's better. So I'll put that, I'll put that in the other bucket. And I'll use this for wiping my hands. Yeah, okay. I give them a little clean straight away when I get back to work. I promise. Yeah, I'll just give these a final minutes now. Yeah, I just let these dry indoors. If it's not very airy, I'll just give them a turn later on this afternoon. Don't put them anywhere hot like a radiator, but just put them somewhere where there's dry air circulating, and then they'll be as good as new. Haven't quite finished. I'm going to have to clean these two again because they are pretty germy from the cow field. Just do those quickly. Get those. Soap in these and get them soaking. Oh, you can see already the water's becoming dirty. So when I've finished, I'll obviously rinse those, and I'll make sure I leave the bucket totally clean as well. So for whatever I need to use it for next time, I know I can just go ahead and use it. That's it. That's all you need to know. Yeah, so I hope you found the video useful, and I hope you enjoyed coming on that little walk with me. It was the first time down there, so it was an adventure for me as well. So do subscribe to our video channel, and please do like and share, because a lot of people don't know how to clean their sponges properly. And you know, when we supply sponges to our customers, we really do want the sponge to be used for the right purpose, to be kept clean so that the sponge has a longer and more fun life. So thank you very much for watching, and see you again in the next video.